Sure. As president of the Maryland Association of Counties, I travel around the state in the year that I'm the president and meet with each of the groups of county commissioners in all 24 jurisdictions. And so I'm here in St. Mary's today and really just had a great meeting with the county commissioners here and really comparing notes, talking about what we're doing to advocate for all counties across Maryland as we get ready for the legislative session. But I just love being here and talking about issues that each county faces. We all have similar challenges across Maryland, and frankly, the citizens that we all serve are really interested in the same things. But we all have our nuances and unique character. We're all dealing with tough budget times, just like families in Maryland and in every county are dealing with a tough economy. Certainly government at the local level, where the bulk of government services are provided when it comes to police and fire services and education and basic roads maintenance and things like that, they're provided at the local level, parks, libraries, and so it's certainly a challenge to continue to fund those services in tough economic times, and how we work with the state is really a challenge. And so those are certain commonalities. A lot of it's on land use policy and how we balance the state's role and counties' land use role and protecting the environment and making sure we're growing in the right places. And so just comparing notes and talking about what all the counties are dealing with. Central Maryland, the area around Fort Meade has been asked to play a stronger, more heightened role in our nation's security, especially around cybersecurity. Part of BRAC moved the DISA, the Defense Information Systems Agency, from Northern Virginia to co-locate that at Fort Meade with NSA. And once that happened, it really made it the choice that made the most sense to stand up the new U.S. Cyber Command. And so we are seeing a booming effect from that cyber growth and Fort Meade growth. And so obviously it provides some challenges in how to deal with the transportation issues and how to deal with new folks moving in and making sure we've got school capacity and capacity in all the services we provide. On the flip side, we're glad to have these challenges in these economic times. And we really, Fort Meade has become a tremendous growth engine for the state of Maryland and certainly in Howard County as well. We've got so many companies that are providing services as contractors to Fort Meade. And there's a lot of similarities between what happened here at Pax River, a couple decades ago as the BRAC started and 10 years before the recent BRAC that helped Aberdeen and Fort Meade. You really learned a lot of lessons down here in Southern Maryland and in St. Mary's County. In fact, our BRAC director, Kent Menzer, who's former base commander at Fort Meade, had been in touch with Commissioner Morgan for the last couple of years, talking about some of the lessons learned and what St. Mary's and Southern Maryland did well to prepare for Pax River growth, and some of the lessons learned and things that maybe folks wish they would have done a little differently. And so we've been really working hard to prepare for that. We've got a BRAC business initiative connecting over 1,700 companies with BRAC opportunities. I have a cyber commission that is focusing on helping to advise me and prepare Howard County for the cybersecurity and IT jobs of the future. We really see this as an area that is going to help launch Maryland to really its economic development role that it should play in this country and really can play. And so, really excited to be here to learn a little bit more about St. Mary's and really what's going on especially at Pax River and the Lexington. I am term limited, and my wife says I need to find a job in 3 years. I do. So I will sidestep the question directly, but I will say that I love the state of Maryland. Grew up here, went to great public schools, went to the University of Maryland. College Park, met my wife, and I really feel like we've been able to do a number of very good things in governing Howard County, and so I'm traveling around the state, and it's very flattering to be asked that question, and we'll see where it leads.